So the government of India decided to remove the barricading to in fact send across a message, some sort of a message to in fact the government of United Kingdom. What has been the reaction of this message, ladies and gentlemen? Let me show you some latest visuals which are coming in from London. In fact, at this moment, there is another protest which is taking place in London today. Can we just play the protest shots of London? We'll just in fact try and get you those shots where you can see that there is on one side the Indian diaspora which is supporting in fact and are protesting against the Khalistani supporters, those who are on the other side of the road. So this is the Indian High Commission, if you can call it the heart and heart of London. And today at least there is massive police presence as well, barricading where the Khalistani supporters have been kept at bay, and the massive Indian flag in fact fluttering with all its pride. So there seems to be at least some lessons which have been learnt as far as the British police, the London Met Police is concerned. We'll go across to my colleague Radhika, who is joining us at this moment to give us a sense of what's happening on the ground at this moment. Radhika, there seems to be very quick lessons which have been learnt by the London Met Police. Just give our viewers a sense of what's happening around you and the differences that you see on the protests which we witnessed a couple of days back and what's happening today.
Well, Ankit, let me just update you that as we talk, the protest has just got a bit ugly on the other side, and that's because on the opposite side of the road, which is the Indian Commission side of the road, another large Indian flag was just been hoisted, and that provoked some of the protesters who threw black ink, color bombs, even water bottles at the police. In fact, one policeman had to be evacuated because there was black ink on his face. But because of the given unprecedented security of the police here, and this is clearly not just a law and order issue, but also that of a diplomatic stance that UK is making to sort of make sure that the Indian side is not hurt and there is no violence. I can tell you that there is a huge turnout of protesters, more than 3,000 people, but they are contained on the opposite side in the heart of London. And just here, and there's traffic as usual. It's a working day. It's traffic as usual. And here on the India House, as it's called, or Bharat Bhavan, which is the Indian Embassy, it's work as usual. There are the 3 Indian flags which are flying. The big one, of course, that you see on the edifice just there. And above that, which I can't show you from here because we've just been moved for safety, above that is another large Indian flag that has just been hoisted even as protests are going on. And that's the reason we saw a little bit of disturbance. Now, officially on record, they have permission up until 3 p.m. to protest. And as I see it, it's already 3:30 here in London. So about time that this protest is about to end, and the police say that they will evacuate people should the protests get even further ugly and they don't evacuate before 4 p.m. Ankit?
Radhika, thank you for getting us the latest. Radhika was saying that few of the people got clearly enraged seeing the huge Indian flag, and there were some attempts in fact to disturb the peace there. But